Amber Alert kicked it off. Okay. Okay, so we are in a pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in your lifetime, even in my lifetime, we have never experienced the pandemic.
Man, this is crazy.
So life itself have changed. Like you can't just go where you want to go. I mean, you can, but you're more cautious.
Mm-hmm.
So what have this pandemic brought you guys closer? Have it spaced you out? Like what have you learned or gained? Gained during this pandemic?
To be honest, I feel like, the pandemic really haven't changed it. I mean, because we always spend time with each other. We always go on places. I mean, ever since, even with the pandemic, it still ain't stopped now. We still, we got here, we go on our little dates. Even if, just to, out to eat or, Dave and Buster's, we still.
How important is that? How important is date night, Jewel?
I think it's not, I mean, very important. I think any couple should at least have one night out the month or something every twice a week or something. Just them by themselves, going out, spending time. You know what I'm saying? You sit in the house all day with each other. That's not.
You'll start
You know what I'm
getting,
saying?
you're going to get on each other's nerves,
But-
I mean, eventually. I mean, sometimes you just want to go out, breathe the fresh air, go have a good time,
Yeah.
Enjoy one another. I'm not saying you can't enjoy each other at home, but at the same time, you just want to get out there and just go have fun,
Yeah, and then date night. When we used to have date night, it would be so you set aside this particular time. This is all about you. This is all about me. Because in life you have kids and bills.
Yeah.
So life is constantly moving. So date night it's not about them tonight, boo. It's about me and you.
Yeah.
So I think
Y'all
date
too.
night is very important. I think all couples, regardless to ages or how long you've been together,
Yeah.
because
Y'all needs to
even when you
happen.
get married, I think you should continue to date your spouse, because you can't get comfortable to where you're not doing nothing extra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What it took to get that person is what it's gonna take to keep that person. So you gotta
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you guys leaving in 2021? Like, what are you leaving relationship wise, money wise, family wise? What are you leaving in 2021?
In 2021, I'm leaving. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to leave procrastination behind, because I find myself procrastinating a lot. I find myself wanting to do stuff that once I started doing it, I started slacking up and start procrastinating. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do this today, this day, and then when that day come, I find an excuse why not to do it. So I feel like in 2022, I feel like that's gonna be my better year. I feel like, yeah.
I really don't know the word, but every time something happens, I always close down or I go by myself. Like, I always like to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm feeling some type of way, I don't speak on it. I just go be by myself.
So you're gonna leave that in 2021?
Yeah, I need you to open up.
So you're gonna be more open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need you to open
Yeah.
up more. When I'm trying to fix the problem and find out what's wrong, like, not yet.
If you go in one ear out the other, so I learned to be by myself.
Can't
and
always think like that though. Can't always think like that.
Yeah, because it's not I, it's we.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And you still thinking in I. Because when you shut down, it's all about I.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to focus on we. And he going to have to
Yeah.
focus on we. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It should be, it's you and me and you.
Against the world.
Yeah. It should be that. So that's good. I'm glad you said that. Did you hear?
Oh, most definitely.
It's gonna be about we.
Most definitely.
Okay. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at you. Have you cheated recently?
No.
No.
I didn't even have to think about that.
That's a plus, ain't it?
Yeah.
Cause you gonna get beat off the ball if you had to pause.
Yeah. Like I say, back then before we was together, I was doing my dirt. But, you know, like I say.
So you have chilled out. You have calmed down.
Man, I'm getting too old for that, man. Like, come on now. What's the point of chill? I mean, if you don't want to be with a person, just let them go. I mean, it's time to, settle down, grow up, Yeah. I'm 25, so it's time for me to, start acting my age. I can't be doing all that little kid stuff no more. I mean,
man, when you find somebody good, like, fight and make it work.
Yeah.
And open communication. I'm going to tell you guys, when I meet somebody, this is my strategy. When I meet somebody, I lay all my cards on the table, and I tell them, lay all your cards on the table. That means how many kids you got, how many times, who you killed, who you didn't kill, you've been in prison. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You put it all out. Because I'm one of those people, I don't like change. I don't deal well with change. So if 6 months down the road, I'm about to hear some new information that you ain't already told me, I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
So I think when you are open, right? Because you don't have to be open if you're single.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you have somebody else in your life, it's time out for it's about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as long as you guys put each other first and say it's about us. The minute you start kind of getting selfish and what it's about me, you kind of need to switch that up.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Because if you love her, you're going to do right by her. If you love him, you're going to do right by him, right?
You're right about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, because love is a what? It's a verb. What is a verb? Shows action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody
What is a
say
verb?
something?
I know you know what a verb is. When did you realize your worth?
Ooh, when did I realize my worth?
Mm-hmm.
I realized my worth when I graduated high school. When I got out of high school, I moved out and I got on my own. I started doing my own thing. I realized that, I don't need nobody to do for me. I can do for myself, I can get out here and, I can go work a 9 to 5 and be okay, I still got money in my pocket. I can take care of myself, But at the same time, everybody needs somebody. So I ain't going to say, I can just, do it myself, which I can, but everybody needs somebody. Regardless of the situation or what it might be, everybody needs somebody. But at the same time, I do know that if it did come to it, I can get out here and, make it on my own.
I mean, I've kind of always, well, I'm not going to say always, but with my parents, she always would tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like, every day she made sure that she told me what my worth, what I should expect from somebody or something like that. But I think more recently when I had to get my own apartment, my own car, is what really, like, you know what I'm saying, made me realize a lot more for myself.
Yeah, okay. So, I had just thought of something, and then you kept talking and I lost it. But, let me see if, I'm sure my question is in here. So, other than the pandemic, how has life changed for you and for you? How has life changed?
Oh, man, I feel like it got harder. Just with the pandemic, because jobs been slow, money ain't really been rolling in like it used to. I went from making thousands of dollars a week to about $800 a week. So I mean,
your income changed.
Income changed. So that hurted me a lot, because I was used to doing all this, paying all this at once, and now I'm at the point where it's just like, dang, like, I got to figure this out now. I got to figure this out. At that time, when I was making money,
you didn't think about it.
I didn't think about it. I just cashed out when I had the money, so I just cashed out on it. So now it's just like, nigga have to like really prioritize. Or is this what I really want? Is this what I need?
Is it a want or a need?
Yeah, is it a want or a need? Like, I mean, back then, everything was a want because I had it, and it's just like now, I can't do what I used to. Back then, I used to we used to go out almost every day, almost every few days. Now it's just like, okay, I ain't got it like I used to, so we gotta kind of slow down. We gotta make sure we got this. We gotta make sure we got that. So at the end of the day, having a roof over our head and making sure we got food and clothes on our back is more important than going out. Trying to I also got kids to provide for, so I gotta make sure they also straight.
So how important is like a savings? How important is putting money back?
That's very important.
Right
I used to when people tell me that, I used to just look at them and be like, man, I ain't worried about that. You know how much money I'm making, but now when you hit a hard rock and you ain't got no savings and your car break down and you ain't got the money to go fix it, it's just like dang, man, like you really start thinking about like, okay, I do need to put some money back because you never know when it's gonna be a hard time
for a rainy day.
Yeah, for a rainy day. Also, credit is the most important thing a person can do.
It is.
People don't. Oh man, I ain't trying to hear about no credit, but you really need to hear about the credit because credit, you can with credit, your credit good, you can buy anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Credit is better than money. People don't understand that. I mean, your money get you things, but with credit get you whatever you want. You going to the dealership right now and get the 2022 Scat Pack. It ain't got to put no money down. Why? Because your credit good. They know that, they know you're going to take care of business.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about putting that down.
Amen.
With a house the same way. You got good credit, you going to get the biggest house on the block. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because they know you're going to take care of business.
So it's very important.
It's very important. And I wish I would have known that at a young age. That way I would have started, doing stuff right. When I was young, I used to go get rims and, not paying them off. I didn't care if they went on my credit, but now that I understand about credit, I wish I would have did things different because, I could have built my credit. I could have had whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't have to worry about nothing.
Okay, so is marriage in you guys' future?
To me, not right now. No, not even thinking about it. I'm still young. You never know what the life, what the future holds. But same time, I don't,
So you want to get married when you get old?
If God tell me, it take the right person. I could change my mind in a couple months, but you never know. But just right now, I just don't feel like I'm financially ready or ready. I still got a little work to do on myself, so I don't want to just go on a leap of faith and I'm not ready to make that decision. That's a big step.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just like we together 1 minute and then we break up and then we get back together. Nah, that's commitment. So,
that's full commitment.
Yeah, that's full commitment. You gotta be ready to take this step. You can't just jump to it because you see somebody else get married. You see they happy, but at the same time they might be happy. At the same time, it's you gonna be happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I see myself being with her for a long time. I ain't gonna say the rest of my life because you never know what the future holds. Yeah, I would want it to happen, but you just never know. We still young. She might see something she more interested in. You just never know.
Yeah, I do, but right now, just not. I ain't ready yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still, like he said, I'm younger than him, but I'm just not. But I do. I mean, not when I'm 30 and older or whatever,
mm-hmm.
but
So so about 7 more years, you figure?
Between
are you saying, look, with the priorities that I have, I want to do this and do that.
Yeah.
Do this. I got a list of things that I need to do first, and then I can see myself possibly down the road looking toward marriage. Yeah. Because, savings account and all that stuff play a big picture. And then think about you get married, you go and put your wife in a house and a nice wedding, as you say, because girls got this dream of a big lavish wedding.
They do. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a proven fact.
That's a proven fact.
I have to hire people to come to my wedding. It's so I wouldn't want no big wedding.
So you don't want a big fancy wedding?
No, I wouldn't even know who to invite.
But if you was to have one, you would be.
No, they can come to the courthouse. ain't no point in spending all this money on something.
Yeah,
I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather spend that on the honeymoon.
Yeah, so it seems like y'all on the same page with that because that's what she said. She don't want a big lavish wedding.
Yeah,
she just want to go to the courthouse and then take that money and go on a honeymoon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you bring to the table understanding, compassion, trust, openness. What your heart? What when a person tell you, Jewel, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring?
Everything I got, pretty much. I mean, literally everything I got.
Nothing is off limits.
No, not really. I mean, if I'm going with somebody, I mean, nothing should be really off limits. So.
The one.
What was the question again?
What do you bring to the table?
Me, myself, and I.
That's what you bring to the table.
Hey, if I got it, you got it. I mean, as long as I'm eating, you gonna eat with me.
Okay. I can improve my life by.
Oh man, I can improve my life by not settling. When I say not settling it, I mean like I say, I'm a big procrastinator. If I feel like, I ain't gotta go get it right then and there, I'm not gonna get it. But at the same time, I feel like I need to push myself more to go get it, even when I don't need it, because you never know when you might need it. So I feel like, yeah.
So that procrastination is weighing on you.
It's weighing on me very much.
You ain't lying. He ain't lying, because he got the same 2 videos up on his page. The same video that he's been editing how many months?
And I still got videos I ain't even posted. It's just like
he's a procrastinator.
I don't know if I'm scared or what the I don't know.
Okay, let me ask you this, the one. What can you lose?
You're right. What can I lose?
What can you lose? Okay, if going down this road, and guys, I have talked to him and these two about YouTube for forever. If going down this YouTube street will gain you subscribers, fame, a totally different lifestyle, what's the hindrance? What is keeping you? So you think you might be afraid?
I feel like, people can talk all day. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start my YouTube. But when you get in front of the camera, it's a different feeling. Nigga get the freeze, they gotta get the bubble guts, they gotta go to the bathroom. Like, you walking down and you just got people staring at you, just like it's a different feeling. Why? Because you ain't never had that feeling before. So it's just like, and then when you make that video, you're gonna be like, okay, well, if I post this video, am I gonna get likes on it? Or am I gonna get, people gonna actually like my video? And people gonna actually, want to see more of me? And, I think that's why I'd be so hesitant, to really hop on it. I mean, I've been talking about this for years, how I want to start my own YouTube, but just always had that doubt in the back of my mind, like, dang, what if this really don't work out? Then, I put all this time to YouTube.
But what if it do? So you thinking the negative.
And that's what got me up in the roller coaster.
But what if you do? And then Jewel, you should be like motivating him, babe, let's go and make these videos.
I mean, I can tell him all day, and he still ain't gonna do it.
Well, you pick up the camera and start vlogging.
Oh, see.
That's what I'm saying. Think about it.
But see, I started with my TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I can post anything on Instagram or whatever, and anybody gonna watch it. I mean, they gonna DM me and stuff like that. It's never nothing bad or nothing. So, I mean, I don't be seeing a problem with it. But I'm not gonna just put it out there and he don't feel like he's comfortable enough to do it.
Okay, because like sometimes, right, in a relationship, you have one strong one and one kind of like him.
Yeah.
Right.
The videos we do got together.
And then,
I'm the one.
Because the one that you guys had in the mall was great. You had good footage and everything.
And you know who idea that was? Me. I said, "Babe, we gotta get up. We gotta go make this video. Do
you know how long it took him?
It don't matter.
I waited on him, and
I got
he's
the
still
courage.
okay. Not
I
today,
got the courage to get up and go walk around looking like a fool holding the camera.
All you have to do is keep doing it every day. Every day. And guess what? Eventually, you're going to be so comfortable in front of the camera. You're going to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right about that.
You just ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Yeah.
Like for real. Both of y'all, I'm telling you, y'all better do it. Make that money. Make that money. Can you imagine a new life? Like it's the opportunity for a new life, a new lifestyle. Let's say that a new lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, life of Corey, he actually motivated me to want to keep going because this nigga what about 22, 23 years old, and this nigga got millions in the bank. So it's just like, dang.
Out for you too.
Out for you too. And I'm just like, man, I done seen this nigga come up from the bottom all the way, to where he is right now. It's just like, if he can do it, I know I can do it. It's just, I gotta push myself.
It's your mindset. You have to flip the switch and say, right now, I'm in money making mode. That's where I am right now in today's life journey. I'm in money making mode. I go to bed some nights. Wolf can tell you. She'll come through there. She's like, you still up? You ain't going? No, I'm up. I go to bed at 3:30, and have to be back up and on the clock at 8:30 in the morning. Yeah. But right now, I'm in grinding mode. Right, yeah. I'm grinding. Okay. Life is good, but it can always be better if I think you done answered that 2 or 3 times.
Stop procrastinating.
Stop procrastinating.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stop procrastinating. You a procrastinator?
I wouldn't say a procrastinator, but like with my nail stuff, I don't
procrastinate.
I mean, yeah, I do, but I don't do them on nobody. And it's not because of like, I can take criticism from anybody, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I want to get to a place that I'm actually good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel comfortable enough to do it on somebody. Mm-hmm. So, like, have you
ever thought about making them and selling them? Because, like, this girl, Jaleesa McRae, she this is girl, Pressed by Isha, something like that, and she make all these nails, put the Gucci and sign on them and all this stuff, and people buy them.
Yeah, I actually seen that. I mean, everybody, anytime I post my stuff, I always, can you do mine? You gonna do mine? You gonna do mine? I'm like, yeah, okay.
So why are you procrastinating?
I don't know.
Wow.
Like, I was supposed to do something earlier today,
and you didn't.
No.
Missed opportunity.
Tell her why. Tell her why you didn't get it. She was asleep.
Yeah.
You want to
procrastinating.
The thing is, you guys, it'll happen when you want, when you ready. Because when you ready, you're going to be so determined that ain't nothing going to stop you. Yeah. And you're going to be pushing him, and he going to be pushing you, and y'all going to be on that money.
But I always do them on myself. You just kept them on for 2 days. I do them on myself because I feel like if you can do them on yourself, both hands.
You're a bad sister because I've seen them. Yeah, because normally people can do it on one hand.
Yeah, but can't do the other.
Yeah, and you do both hands. So you just need to.
And I do my left hand better than I do my right hand.
Missed opportunities. And then you make them extra long too. You know that's like $100 and some for that length. Mm-hmm. And you can like shell out 4 or 5 per a week. 4 or 5 per a day.
Yeah, I did say I wanted to start doing the press on. I did say I wanted to start doing the press on. But when I post my stuff, he don't even share my stuff. He don't even like it.
You should take her post and reshare it and let people see her work.
He does not.
That's money coming to your house.
My 2 videos I had, have you shared them?
You didn't even share mine. And I did mine longer than yours.
That's not what I asked. I said the 2 videos I posted.
Yes, actually I did.
What's the time,
and she tagged me in them.
24.
So yes, I did share them. Thank you.
Okay. I like it. I like the video.
That's about it.
So the most difficult thing about dating in 2021 is what?
Most difficult?
Yeah, the most difficult.
I say pushing each other because we don't push each other enough. That's what I feel.
I think being there for each other more mentally.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That helps.
Yeah.
It helps. So in 2022, as far as your life,
Mm-hmm.
your relationship, your mental health,